Thematic Apperception Test or TAT is the first test faced by SSB aspirants in the psychological testing procedure of the SSB interview, which in turn is the most confusing part of the entire SSB schedule. Many candidates frame a story in the TAT that has non-required material and which reduces their chances of recommendation. It is always preferred to know what not to do before sticking to what to do. Hello everyone, welcome back to SSBCrack exams. I am Anuradha and I am here once more with a very important session telling you about 5 things to avoid in TAT while you are writing stories for the Thematic Apperception test in SSB psychological testing. To make the story writing easy, I am here with some tips and directions for all of you over what to avoid while writing a story in TAT. So let's start with the first thing to avoid, and that is do not describe the picture. The instructions delivered by the officer before attempting the TAT test mentions that candidates are not supposed to just describe the picture and characters shown. Remember that TAT does not check your descriptive power. Rather, your imagination is the thing that the SSB panel wants to check and test here. Number 2. Don't decorate your hero. Don't decorate your hero with the qualities like hardworking, intelligent, etc. Avoid all these hypes and try to convey these qualities of a hero by the means of his action. Avoid awarding your hero with any kind of support and quality depicting words. Rather, try to show those qualities through the task and strategy of the hero. They don't want you to imprint OLQs in your story. Your way to denote those qualities by the task done by the hero is the matter that TAT wants. Number 3. Do not perceive stress and intense problems in normal pictures. All 11 pictures shown in the TAT have a specific idea, but many candidates indulge violence and stress in all their stories to show their crisis management. So be normal and perceive what is being shown. Do not make a hype of what is not being shown. Just make a story over the situation and the clues given in the picture. To know more about these kinds of things that you should incorporate and that you should not incorporate in TAT or other psychological testings in SSB, you can also enroll to our online SSB interview course by downloading our SSBCrack exams app from the Google Play Store. Here we have covered every levels of the SSB interview with picture perfect clarity and understanding for you to know how to crack those particular levels in the SSB interview. Coming back to the number 4 thing that you need to avoid is to avoid indicating actions. Rather, depict your actions. Your story should contain the details of the action that you are attempting. Do not just write, he planned, he coordinated, and so on. Rather, give a short explanation of how he or your hero planned or coordinated with his subordinates. Last but not the least thing to avoid is stories without conclusions. Always remember that stories without conclusions are useless. The task that you are perceiving in the story in TAT should be concluded and completed. Make a story that has a satisfactory ending. There is always a motive that comes out of your story. Even a casual story of visiting any place, etc., has to be concluded in a significant way. Leaving your story incomplete or conclusionless is non-acceptable in TAT. Many candidates raise the issue of the lack of time management here. Well, do not put deep and minor information in your story. Try to limit your story by using effective and bulky meaning words, and do not go beyond the normal storylines limit. So now, before going ahead with preparing for the SSB, most of the candidates are aware of how a good and effective story can be made. But a better result emerges when cautions are followed about what to avoid and exclude from the story. So if you are following these very important things that you need to avoid while writing a story in TAT, I hope that you need not be afraid of what you may incorporate and what you may not in the TAT story writing. So I hope that this session has been quite useful to you guys. Please make a note of these important things to avoid while you are practicing story writing for TAT at home. Also, if you want to prepare for the SSB interview for your upcoming one in a much more efficient and a clear way, you can do so again very easily by downloading our app from the Google Play Store and also enroll to the SSB interview online course at such a reasonable rate where you will see everything covered inside it with top-notch clarity and deep understanding of how to clear your SSB interview. For other defense related written exams also, we provide preparation courses. So you can also check these courses out by downloading our app from the Google Play Store and enrolling to them and starting your preparation. So please download our app from the Google Play Store today. And while enrolling to these courses, do not forget to use the code Warrior10 to get an extra 10% off on all the courses. So that was it for today, guys. I hope to see you next with something more interesting and important related to your SSB interview preparation. Till then, everyone, take care, stay positive, and always stay motivated. Jai Hind.